Alright, welcome back. I've got the whirligig saw all set up. I'm not sure how much better it will be because it's got a shorter reach than the whip by a decent amount. So I'll have to use the transform state for sure. But it does way bigger hits, and I also know the moveset far better than I actually know the whip moveset. So it will help my brain when I'm thinking, okay, which attack should I do that strikes overhead? I should do this one. Because with the whip, it's so all over the place that I had a very hard time learning its moveset and understanding where each swing was going to go. Because like the first swing is like a right to left, and then the next one is like a more horizontal one, and then the third one comes from above, so it slashes a little bit higher. The whirligig is very basic. Watch, oh, my mouse is on the screen. Go away, mouse. And the jump attack with the whirligig saw. Oops, that wasn't it. Why can't I jump attack suddenly? That hits really hard on this guy. I think, but I'm not positive, that amygdala might be a kin. Might be one of the very few kins in the game. So I'm losing like 5% damage, but that's not going to make a huge difference. You want to get right out of the starting area, because amygdala will just corner you there. Alright. Ooh, man, that's not quite working out so far. Come on, do a different attack, would you? You're just doing the same thing over and over again. Oh well. That's what you get when you open your mouth. 22 damage from that one. Why won't you roll? Wouldn't let me roll. Oh, I made it just in time. Oops. Here come the arms. Oh man, I thought its head came down more at that point right there. Wish I had Simon's Bowblade right now. I'd just be shooting you right in the skull. Man, do you give me any time to hit you when you're vulnerable here? That's like the first one. Oh my god. It never lowered its head after it ripped its arms off until the very end there, that one time. Well, it wasn't blood vials that time, at least. They're only given Waynin. Hell, I'm not even sure they actually are called Waynin. I just think that's what they were called. Does this say when you look at them? Yeah, it says shape radial. And they're Waynin. They are Waynin. I was right. What are the triangle ones called? They're called triangle. Oh, I am sorry. I didn't understand your amazing name and sense, Bloodborne. Droplets can go into anything. My god. Triangle. What's the star ones called? Ah, they're called radials. I was like, oh, that's a fancy name. How about the half moon looking ones? Oh, they're called Waynin. It's like, oh, well, that makes sense. You know, Waynin like the moon. What are the triangle ones called? They're called triangle. It's like, oh, been hitting the sauce, Fred? You know, the other amygdalas I met were pretty cool. What's your problem? Like, all the other ones were like, ah, man, we're not going to mess with him. He doesn't mess with us. This one's like, I hate all of you. Die. I definitely keep thinking I'm closer than I am. I don't have any Molotovs. Let me dash, yo. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. It's like he sensed I was about to attack. That does a pretty good job of hitting him. Oh, jeez. How'd that hit me? How did that laser hit me? How in the world did that laser hit me? I could have sworn it was way out of his melee range by that point. Alright. I'm done here. I'm not going to keep smashing my face against this guy. Once he pulls his arms off, I can't do anything to him. Alright. Where were we? We were in the forest, right? My god, I'm still in the forest and I'm trying to fight amygdala. Yeah, gonna have to go back and fight her later. Couple more levels, upgrade my weapon a little bit more. Maybe get Simon's bowblade, because it's so overpowered. It's super effective against her. I think it also would have helped if I had reloaded my my Molotovs before I went back in. And it would definitely help a lot if I had some of the ranged arcane spells. But I've only got the Augur of Abritus so far. Which, while it has a bit of a range to it, it's not ranged like the other ones are ranged. I get one of them from Castle Canehurst, so I could always do that. But I'm going to do the forest and actually get some progression before I go and do any other more of the side stuff. This is all oil I'm running right now, so they throw bombs down here. It goes big, big boom. And in here is a little shortcut. So this opens up just to the other side where you fall down. It's like right over there. So this is just right back out in the village I just came out of. So the shortcut saves you from running through the oil little river there. That's all it does. It's the smallest shortcut ever. Okay, let's dodge this. That did not give as much experience as I thought it did it? I thought it was at 1900. I think it was 190. Woof. That guy took a lot to kill. More than I thought he would. Alright, so there is a secret area over here. And if you like big firearms, you're going to want to go this way. because there's a very large firearm that you can pick up over here. I think it's the one that's right down there. Right there. So you gotta drop down to get it. So I'm gonna do the stuff up here first and then grab it on the way back. Poison knives are very expensive, and to unlock the part where you can buy them is way later in the game. So any poison knife you use is gone for good until you're way beyond where I currently am. So this is the last guy that you can get that you can send back to the Odeon Chapel.
Blimey, don't scare me like that. On a night like this, I took you for a monster. Oh, thank the stars, you're fairly normal. Was it you who put down that awful beast? Ooh, that thing had me trembling, frozen in my boots. And then you came along. Well, if you're a hunter, then would you know of any safe havens?
So you can send him back to wherever. However, if you notice when you came up here, it looked like he was doing something to that corpse over there. That now has, looks like a skull for a head instead of skin. So yeah, he was eating them.
Oh yeah, of course not. This whole place is falling apart once again. It's the curse of Yharnam.
So if you send him back, he starts killing and eating the people that are back there. And he'll give you beast stuff every time you do. But I mean, that's not fun because then you miss his fight. Because his is a cool fight.
You got a screw loose? Or is it your animal intuition? You hunters have got more blood on your hands.
So he's actually incredibly strong. And the best way to fight him is to cheese him out. So we can't get into this little passage here. So if you could walk over here so I can see you, please. Thank you. And then you throw a poison knife at him. Which are all laying around here. He gets poisoned from one knife. So he has no poison resistance at all. And you can just sit here and watch him die. Now, if you plan on doing the Chalice Dungeons, you cannot avoid these guys because they are actually boss fights in the Chalice Dungeons that are these guys. So you will have to fight them and learn their moveset eventually. But this guy, you can cheese him out. He is incredibly strong for the current level you would normally be at by the time you get to this area. So actually fighting him is very hard.
Hunters are killers, nothing less. You call me a beast? A beast? What would you know? I did. Fancy beasts have been asked.
I like the lore that he gives. Hunters are killers, nothing less. And you call me a beast? A beast? I mean, it's true. How many sane hunters have you met so far? There's the cannon. I can't use it because I don't have enough strength. It needs 30 strength to wield that cannon in your sidearm. Nope, nothing else up here. Whee! So, lots of snake guys from here on out. You're in Snake City. They're pretty strong. I wouldn't suggest standing in there and trading blows with them. Even trying to dodge around them and hit them from behind is hard because the snakes are kind of everywhere. And then you go up this passage, and you get a nice shortcut that leads you back to the very first bonfire. And if you have the DLC, this guy will be here. It's Voltaire of the League. I'm going to guess it's a reference to the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. But maybe not.
A new face, are you? And an accomplished hunter, it would appear. I am Volta, master of the League. Members of the League cleanse the streets of all the filth that's spread about during the hunt. Like any half-decent hunter ought to, you know? Haven't you seen enough of these wretched beasts? Freakish slugs and mad doctors. Sentence these fiends to death with the help of your League confederates. What do you say? Why not join the League? Yes, as a hunter well should. Commit this to heart. Our own Carol rune, symbol of the League.
Impurity is your rune?
The night brims with defiled scum and is permeated by their rotten stench. Just think, now you're all set to hunt and kill to your heart's content. Hunt in cooperation with your fellows, your League confederates.
Do you know that you have a bucket on your head?
No, there is one thing you must know. By the oath of the League, those who bear its rune will see vermin. Vermin ride deep within all filth and are the root of man's impurity. All vermin are to be crushed. The League exists to expunge all vermin, ridding us of any trace of human corruption. And so, until we are rid of all vermin, you must continue to hunt and kill. This bloody fate is ours alone. Do not expect the world to grasp our work. But remember, the Confederates will always have my blessing. And each other. Always.
So an interesting thing to note is that he's being quite literal when he says that. He's not saying, like, go out and murder everybody. He's actually talking about, like, when you kill bad guys, sometimes they'll have an item on them, and you're like, oh, what's this? And you pick it up, and it's like a little centipede that's named Vermin. And you go into your inventory and you crush it. And it gives you points with the League. And that's how you earn your guild points. So, that will be it for this episode. Come back next time, and we will do the bottom half of the forest. Since now we have the shortcut open, and I can just hop on right on down there. And maybe get to the boss fight for this area. Maybe not. This place is pretty big. This is one of the biggest zones in the game. So, I'll see you all next time.